Coming up right now on Daybreak Plus, there is a search for 2 women and a child in the Muskegon River. We'll let you know what we know about the circumstances leading up to this. Also, how a babysitter remembers the 6 children and their mom in Grand Haven after a murder-suicide 2 weeks ago. Thanks for waking up with us. I guess, Daybreak Plus is a little later.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've been awake for a hot minute. But thanks for hanging out with us, for sure.
Yeah.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
Hanging in
I
there.
didn't sleep well last night. Matt was just saying he did not sleep well last night.
No.
Same.
Was it in the water or something?
I don't know. I didn't play pickleball for an hour before bed like you did.
No, I'm sure that didn't help the situation, trying to keep up with the young bucks.
Which young bucks?
Daughter, son, and daughter's boyfriend. And played 3 games, and the common denominator, every game that was lost, I was on that team.
That's okay.
It frustrated me, but I'll get better.
Pickleball. I played tennis. I haven't.
Yeah, that's what I grew up playing, tennis.
Do you think it's an advantage or a disadvantage?
Geez, you know what? That is a great question, because I thought it'd be an advantage, but I used, when you play tennis, you do the spins, the top spin, the backhand slices. But what I'm learning is just being more direct with your hits with the pickleball is really more advantageous. And
Not putting spin on it.
Right.
Just put it where
and
you need
every
it to
once
go.
in a while, it might be to your advantage, but overall, it's just hard to just go straight across the body with a pickleball.
Somehow I've never played pickleball.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I've wanted to play for a long time, but it just hasn't happened yet.
They make those little ones that you can put in your driveway. I don't know how level your driveway is, but
it's slanted.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
But we started doing it with that, and then we kind of parlayed into.
Now you're playing
courts.
the real thing.
Yeah. Like, got to get used to the kitchen.
Yes, I know. I've heard about the kitchen.
Yeah. Dad, you're in the kitchen again, which is rarely a place I ever am at home.
Is that like no man's land?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be in the kitchen. It's right up against the net, and just so you can't go, you have to be a little bit a distance away from the net before you can have a play on the ball. So.
All right. We were watching kind of a foggy morning. It doesn't look like it's still foggy, just a little cloudy now?
It's just a little cloudy now.
There we go.
That's pretty there. Look at Allendale.
Yeah.
But
it is nice when the clouds break up how the sun's coming in.
I like that.
If you can still see the sun, that's always kind of nice.
We had some issues with fog right along the lakeshore earlier this morning, but that has since been resolved. You can see good visibility area-wide, and Grand Haven looking just fine out there, almost glassy smooth along the lakeshore. To me, it's not going to be the best of beach days. Water temperatures are coming up a little bit. That's good to see. And waves, if you're doing some boating today, calm to foot waves, maybe some fishermen doing some charters out there, looks ideal for that. But if you're looking to, add your tan or your golden brown, it's not going to be a great day for that. Notice the visibility has improved quite a bit. Now, if you're heading well north, Big Rapids area, northward, Reed City, Cadillac, you may run into some fog on US 131. Also around Benton Harbor, if you're heading towards the Chicagoland area, a little bit of fog left over there. We did pick up some rain yesterday, not all areas, but I like to see where the rain fell, because you can see right here who's really struggling in terms of the rainfall in the past month. It's Ottawa County, Allegan County, over towards Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. And we did pick up some rain in the Holland area, good solid 1/4 inch. That's at the airport. Now, areas north and northeast of Holland picked up considerably more. Grand Rapids, notice that 0.02 inches. Now, my house in the northeast quadrant of Grand Rapids, I picked up 66/100ths of an inch, so well over 1/2 inch. So it just really depended where you're located. You can see a nice little strip right through Ottawa County, and those are areas that really, really needed the rain, and really still do.
I wondered, I was on 131 yesterday, between Plainwell and Grand Rapids, and we had quite a downpour. But as you're driving through, you don't know how long it's it's lasting there. You're kind of just driving through it. So, and then my house, it was pretty much done by the time I got there. So
I think Granville got a good soaking. You probably just weren't there at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's just, unfortunately, it wasn't more widespread. It was quite local. But where that locally heavy rain did fall, it was over areas that needed it. Here's the latest with the infrared satellite and radar composite. A lot of clouds left over, a lot of high-level clouds are going to be kind of sticking around throughout the day, I believe, as this area of low pressure, it's kind of just off screen to the west, and this warm front kind of linger around the area. Because of that and that low-level humidity and still sticky dew points, I think we have to keep the chance of rain in the forecast. Right now it's a muggy 68 degrees. Dew point temperature still mid to upper 60s, so plenty of juice in the atmosphere. Notice the drier air to the north and west. It's going to kind of stay at bay for a while. I think we'll start to feel an improvement later on Saturday on the backside of a cold front. Until then, though, we'll maintain a chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the forecast. And something I hate doing going into the weekend is bumping up the percentages for rain. I had to do that, though, especially the way Sunday looked. Anyway, we have a futurecast that shows that chance of a shower or thunderstorm. Now, for here in Grand Rapids, if you're in Grand Rapids, it's about a 30% chance. But obviously, if you're Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, down to Three Rivers, Coldwater, those chances of rain are significantly higher, as you can see with the latest futurecast. Isolated shower is still possible tonight. Much of the night dry. I think we'll wake up to, again, some areas of fog out there. Still a chance of a shower or thunderstorm for tomorrow. It's going to be quite isolated, but I think we'll finish out the day with lots of sunshine. It should be a beautiful sunset tomorrow evening. Notice off to the west, north and west, a broken line of showers and thunderstorms. That's out ahead of a cold front or along a cold front. And that may, a few of those may creep in later Friday night, early Saturday morning. That's why I have 20% chance in the morning hours. Later in the weekend, a little wave moving through. It's the kind of pattern that we're in. It's called a northwest flow. And you get these little upper level waves that come along that flow. And those can trigger a shower or thunderstorm. And that's why I had to up that chance of rain on Sunday, because it looks like one of those waves will be progressing through the area at that time frame. Another one, more pronounced one, on Monday. And that's going to be kind of the case Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. That's why I have those percentages out there, at least for a chance of rain, because it's just the pattern we're in. Speaking of pattern, look at this, mid-August. This is almost opposite of what we've had so far this summer. A little bit cooler than average temperatures. Probably some 70s heading our way mid-August. And wet. So cooler and wetter for the mid part of August, something that's been polar opposite of what much of the summer has been.
Yeah,
so
and just in
quite
general,
a pattern change. Yeah.
For August, you don't necessarily expect that.
No, but.
Do you think that will lead to a warmer September?
No idea yet.
No.
Don't
Who
know.
knows?
I do not know that.
Dumb question?
No, it's not a dumb question at all. I just haven't gone that far forward yet. So I would, I'll do some research.
Okay. Consider yourself assigned. Any big plans this weekend?
Boy, if I have to think about it this hard, you know what? Blake Harms, he purchased a house last year. Was it last year? Yeah. And he's having Storm teaming it over for brunch.
Oh, nice.
So
that's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. So I'm really looking forward to that, hanging out with the gang outside of the office.
Yeah, you guys don't get to do that much.
No, and we all enjoy each other's company, so it should be fun.
Great.
Yeah.
I have my sister's wedding Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where?
It's in the Benton Harbor area.
Okay.
There's a nice venue down there.
Okay.
So she's very happy that it's not going to rain.
Right.
So thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you control that. So. No, but I'm looking forward to it. So
Well,
it'll be
good.
fun
It
to
should be a
see
good
everybody.
time.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Matt.
You're welcome.
I do want to get to this search that's been happening for this child and two women in the Muskegon River. This is in the Newaygo area, just zooming in to the place where they have been searching. They were out there last night and during the day yesterday, and then they're supposed to be back out this morning. This is in the area of the Maple Island boating access site. So what we know from police is that these two women and a 9-year-old boy were supposed to go out tubing in the river. This was on Tuesday. One of the women's dads found her car at the boat launch area with a broken out window. So he called police. He said no one's been able to get in touch with them. So he's obviously, it's an unusual situation. They were in pink and orange tubes. So police want you to give them a call if you know anything about that. This is video from this morning. We were waiting out there to see if search crews were going to get back out by the boat launch. It's possible they went in somewhere else along the river. Also of note, we don't know if they started at that boat launch or planned to, or, usually you park 2 cars if you're tubing. You park a car where you're going to end up, and then you drive to where you're going in. So we don't know if there was another vehicle that they were able to find or what the situation was. That's not information that's available at this point, but we're certainly following those search efforts this morning, and we'll let you know what we hear. And coming up here on Daybreak Plus, Tom's 2 cents on a Buc-ee's lawsuit, the Battle of the Beavers. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Daybreak Plus. It's time for Tom's 2 cents.
Yay!
Cha-ching! Okay, Tom's 2 cents.
Yes.
Because, what do we have here? We don't need, this isn't coming up. This is right now. Buc-ee's is suing a small town market in Ohio.
A small town convenience store 16 miles away from their new behemoth gas station because they say their beaver logo in, what's the name of the town? Beaver Village? Beaver
Town. I don't. It's Beaver something.
Beaver something. They say that this family-owned local convenience store's beaver is too similar to their beaver mascot, and therefore they are suing them, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Why is this conglomerate of a gas station going after the small town convenience store, which doesn't sell gas? And look at, a beaver is a beaver. They're not even the same color in that one. I mean, how different can you make a beaver look from that? It's just, gosh. Yeah.
And there's Tom's 2 cents.
Well, okay. MIT, Tim the Beaver's the official mascot. They're going to sue
That's
MIT.
true.
Oregon State University is Benny Beaver. Some other state I've never heard of.
It's Beaver Creek, by the way.
Beaver Creek, okay. Pop culture, Bucky the Beaver, the Angry Beavers. Who are going to sue all of them? No one allowed to have a beaver except for Bucky's? Not a fan. Not a fan.
That's what it is.
And I was rooting for us to get a Bucky's. Now I don't know.
Now a Cincinnati apparel company is rallying behind the corner store. They've designed a T-shirt and hat in support of Beaver's Mini Mart.
I will say that the community, the small guys, they're all rallying around Beaver's Mini Mart to take on Bucky's. And I know Bucky's people love it. I get it. They're different-ish for a gas station.
Different-ish.
Well, I mean, they're just bigger and have everything, apparently.
Have you ever been to one?
I have not.
Okay.
I've never even seen one.
I should say, this isn't some attack on Buc-ee's
No.
in general. There's just this lawsuit. So
Yes. I'm like trying to look up how many Bucky locations there are.
Buc-ee's, they're mostly in the South. If you head to Florida, if you drive to Florida, you usually fly.
Yes.
Then you usually pass
Because
by
they are
one.
not, as far as my knowledge, I don't think they have them. At least they don't have them in Florida by my parents. So
They do
only
have them on the east side.
They only have
Florida.
56 locations, so it's not a massive, massive chain. But
They're growing pretty rapidly.
they are. And there's really a kind of a cult following
Yes.
around Buc-ee's, which I love me a good truck stop. You never know what you're going to find in them. They usually have the wildest T-shirts and, but leave this little mini mart alone. You probably make more money in a day at your gas station than they do in the entire
They're
year.
known for their clean bathrooms, but I will
Yes,
say
I've heard
this,
that.
their apparel and all of their stuff that
Yeah.
they sell, which the Beaver is a huge part of that.
Yeah.
They sell a lot of that. And you go in and you kind of get lost in all of that and spend way more than you ever should at a gas station.
Right.
Because you had to just get the Beaver plushie and a T-shirt,
Yeah. Well, now I don't know. Now I'm going to get the T-shirt for Bucky's Mini Mart.
Bucky's
That's what
Mini
I'm going to
Mart.
buy. But yeah, it's
All
just
right.
I have no problem with Bucky's. It's just leave this
Leave the little guy
leave the
alone.
little guy alone.
Their contention is that this mini mart started selling and adding more beaver logos more recently.
Okay.
So I don't know how this will play out in court.
Yeah, I don't know either.
If they are taking advantage of the Buc-ee's that's nearby, which I don't think anybody's confusing the two. But
No, but how long? I want to know how long the Beaver Mini Mart has been there.
it's been there for, I just read this,
Okay.
more than 2 decades.
Okay, and I don't think Bucky's has been around for 20 years.
Certainly not in the way that it is now.
Right. So,
There you go.
anyways, moving on.
You want to do some celebrity birthdays?
Yeah.
It's a pretty big one to start.
I'll join you next Wednesday for celebrity birthdays too.
Whose birthday is it next Wednesday? Well,
Yeah.
tell me in a minute.
Okay.
First, let's talk about M. Night Shyamalan, who is 56 years old.
And he's the one behind Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Is that him?
I didn't know about that.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
No,
I've been wrong many a time.
Tim Robbins. I mean,
Oh, I think
this
that's
is
right.
The Sixth Sense.
Oh, I'm messing him up. Yep. Okay.
He's a kind of a horror
That's why.
twist ending.
That's
guy.
why I've not seen a lot of his stuff. Is
And
because
he's
I'm not.
usually makes some appearance in them.
Okay, I'm not a big horror movie film, so it's like
Okay.
I have seen The Sixth Sense, but couldn't tell you when.
He's a supernatural thriller writer.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
Always a twist ending. Leslie Odom Jr., 45
Oh,
years
I
old.
do love his music.
Hamilton.
Yep,
I think a lot of people got to know him through Hamilton.
I think so. Yeah.
He earned 2 Oscar nominations, though, for One Night in Miami. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not.
Yep.
No.
But he is an accomplished jazz vocalist.
Yes. And he's had some mainstream stuff on like the top 40 in the last couple of years too.
He returned to Broadway in the revival of Pearly Victorious.
Oh.
So happy birthday to him.
Happy
and
birthday.
We have Jerry Howell Horner, a.k.a.
Oh, I'm like, that's Ginger Spice.
a.k.a. Ginger Spice, not a.k.k. There we go. Ginger Spice. I keep watching America's Got Talent. My kids love it.
Uh-huh.
So we're constantly watching
Like
that.
Mel B.
And Mel B.
Yeah.
Scary Spice
Yes.
is on there. And they just did these callbacks. And so she had Baby Spice
Oh, okay.
on to help her with the callbacks.
I never really got into the Spice Girls. I think it was just.
I don't know that I did. I mean, I knew
Yeah.
who they were, but I wasn't like a,
Because what is it? It's Scary Spice,
oh gosh, there's
Scary
5.
Spice, Baby Spice,
Scary, Baby, Sporty, Posh.
Posh.
Wait, there's more.
No, Posh Spice. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Victoria Beckham. Right?
Scary, Sporty, Baby, Posh. Who's the other one?
I don't know.
This is sad. Come on, Tom. I rely on you for this
I
stuff.
was gonna say angry, but I don't think that's right.
Nope.
That might be the Doors I'm thinking of. The
Sporty, Posh, Scary, Ginger. The one that we
Ginger.
just did.
Oh, yeah,
my gosh.
jeez. My God. So we need more caffeine.
embarrassing
We
for
need
us.
more caffeine.
I absolutely do.
Was that it for celebrity birthdays?
That's it.
Oh. Also, it's literally on the screen in front of us. Like the thing is still says, oh my God, we are so dumb right now. Do you think there's people at home be like, it's on your
It's on your
screen?
screen. I don't know. Let's check the comments.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, you have to go.
Yes, I've gotta
on
go.
that note.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right.
Thank you, Tom.
All right. Bye.
And coming up here on Daybreak Plus, we'll get into what the voter turnout was for the election. We are back to Daybreak Plus. Want to just get to a few of the top stories that we're following here at Wood TV 8 today. Number 1, Democrats outvoted Republicans in the primary. We obviously had a pretty big U.S. Senate race that was happening. And while that did receive a lot of attention, if you look at the numbers from 2026 and 2010, just for the governor's primaries, we had 1.5 million Democrat votes this year compared to fewer than 1 million Republican votes. And that's pretty much flipped from 2010, when you had a lot more Republicans voting in the primary.
500,000 more people voted in the Democratic primary than in the Republican primary. There is a lot of enthusiasm out there. I look at that as incredible enthusiasm as we look to a really consequential election in November. So I'm excited about it. I think there's a lot of positivity to take away from it.
And you can hear more of what Governor Gretchen Whitmer told Rick Albin in To the Point this weekend. We know that there will be a public memorial service in a couple weeks for the mom and her 6 children. Police say her husband killed all of them and then himself in Grand Haven. We're hearing from a young woman who used to babysit for the kids.
It was definitely the way that Mandy spoke about her children was one of the biggest reasons that I was so excited to babysit. To be completely honest, I was really overwhelmed by 5 kids when I first started babysitting. I had never done that before, but the way she spoke about them and the way she spoke about how they all know what each other need and how they all know how to take care of one another really made me relieved.
Lexi just wants people to remember who the kids were and not just the circumstances surrounding their deaths. The public memorial will be August 24th. And finally, school is around the corner, and today Miranda has her final guide for summer fun.
Tonight is a special night in Hudsonville, Michigan. You can bring the family out to a Love Your Neighbor block party. They're inviting the community to come on out and celebrate neighbors. So you can expect free food, free activities, free games, free prizes, and free connections and fun for all ages. If you're looking for more ideas for free and affordable fun for the family, check out our summer break guide at woodtv.com. Make it a great day where you live.
Hope you enjoy today. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back on Monday with more Daybreak Plus. In fact, Duncan McLean will be starting as my new co-anchor for Daybreak and Daybreak Plus. Have a great weekend. We'll see you then.